Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. We're back with Divine Masculine Situation. Gonna finish off the day with Twin Flames and Separation. We'll be cracking off on the astrology videos between the rest of the day and the next 48 hours. So I should be done with astrology about, like I say, Tuesday night. That should be the last of the astrologies. After Wednesday on, I'm gonna start setting up time to finish off life coaching with people. Andrea, I was supposed to hit you up yesterday. I was ending up with family, just hanging both too hard with the fam. So definitely gotta hit you back sometime. Probably check with you when I get off work. I get off at 6 today. So I'm gonna give you a call when I get home from work. See if we can catch up. Definitely gonna do some specials for Thanksgiving. Since it's Thanksgiving, I'm gonna really be giving. So like I said, I'm pretty sure I'll do $25 readings for Thanksgiving and $65 life coaching. If you wanna, I don't know, put an inquiry now for then, just to be on the safe side. You know what I mean? If you got a slot, guarantee slot, just hit me up at my email below, and we'll go from there. Other than that, no further announcements. I put the Fool card and the Devil card back in this deck because it didn't have any jokers. This deck that I bought, it's just a regular card deck. So I put the Devil card and the Fool card back in the mix for this week. I was going to do a no Devil card, no Fool for November, but this ain't mustaches. This ain't no nuts and shit. Like, this is real life shit. So I'm going to just keep it the way it's been. Once again, this is Divine Masculine's situation, and let's begin. So, overall energy, we have one big ass manifestation. And say pentacles are persons, places, things, shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. So, you're going to be in attendance for something, Ace of Pentacles. You're finally going to bring something to the table, or you're going to bring yourself to the table. I'll tell you, this is an attendance. You bring yourself to the table in an attendance in regards to something. And what that something is the Two of Wands. That's your role. Divine Masculine's role. Survival on a human level. On a Divine Masculine level, it's supporting your number one supporter. Your number one supporter is your Divine Feminine. It's time to be there for your Divine Feminine. This is being in attendance for your Divine Feminine. So it's like your Divine Feminine is about to graduate. Y'all been in separation for a while and shit. Her graduation is coming up next month, and it's like you're making for adjustments to be in attendance to support your feminine one time, or your feminine's throwing a party to launch her company. You've been spying on her, peeping on her shit, just peeping her steez out, peeping her moves out for a little bit, and waiting on an event to attend. And it's an upcoming event coming, and you're gonna be attendance for that. It's just support. Like I say, be there for your Divine Feminine, whether that's through moral support, financial support, just a shoulder to cry on, just an ear to listen to, or just somebody who attends and supports, like supporting what your Divine Feminine does. Why is it imperative to support what your Divine Feminine is doing right now? Because we have the Four of Cups. This is the World card. And like I say, a lot of shit gets done in the world. Your Divine Feminine does a lot of shit in the world. You know what I mean? She's done a lot of good in the world. She's done some ugly shit, and she's done some bad, because nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you still got to support your Divine Feminine through and through. You don't know what your Divine Feminine goes through just holding you down. You don't know the ridicule she faces holding you down. You don't know the depths of evolution and change and sacrifice, and, endings that go within this whole twin flame journey. You know what I mean? The reason why it will help to be in attendance to this is so you can start going through the same shit your feminine is going through. Two of Wands, what are Wands? Actions, behavior, things you're doing. You're going to have to start supporting your divine feminine. Why? Because there's some big shit finna pop off. And you definitely want to be in attendance for it. And it's in the world where you like to be at so much. So it's beneficial. You stay in the world masculine because it's beneficial for you to stay in the world. Your divine feminine got some big ass shit popping in the world. It'll help to be in attendance for it. You might learn something. You know what I mean? It might help you out. You know what I mean? It's like my divine masculine stepping with me on this channel. This shit ain't gonna do nothing but blow him up, get him some influence, get him some notoriety. He does have some insight. There's some things y'all can learn from him. You know what I mean? You definitely put him on as well as y'all put me on. You know what I mean? Y'all can make him a staple for the situations how y'all made me a staple for it. You know what I mean? That's all they're gonna do but help him in every way. It can help him in the spiritual level, it can help him in the love department, it can help him in the money department, it can help him in a few ways. Him being in attendance for this thing. It's only beneficial. Bottom line, that you have divine masculine, the bottom line, you're gonna have to communicate. If you're gonna be in attendance, you're gonna have to let your divine feminine know you're gonna be in attendance. Number one, so she can prepare a spot for you. A guaranteed spot for you. So you're not sitting all in the back and shit, paying entrance. Or you can't get in because it's a sold out show, or it's a, sold out event. It'd be best to make that call to tell your feminine you'll be in attendance so she can at least plan for you. And like I say, all that shit gonna do is make the divine feminine go harder. You know what I mean? She got a lot of Victorian speech. She's gonna be more forthcoming with that. You know what I mean? She's gonna make sure she already looks flawless, but she's gonna make sure she's slain. You know what I'm saying? While you're at attendance at this motherfucking event right here. Or it's like my masculine telling me, hey, I seen you doing an event, man. I'll be there to check it out and shit like that. This is me letting motherfuckers know he gonna be in the house. Thus bringing more motherfuckers to the event. Thus bringing more bread in the situation. So, yeah, I mean, I could bless him for blessing me one time. He comes to support me. Fuck it. I'll fuck around and get that nigga 11% of the proceedings this evening. Either way, he's gonna have to communicate in Seven of Pentacles. This is rearrange some shit. Relocate, move around. Like I say, he's going to have to communicate he's going to be in attendance. Because at least by you saying you're going to be there, now you can make preparations to be there yourself. It's kind of like what I do. I'm a Leo. Like, before I do some shit, I broadcast I'm going to do it. Then I do it so I can keep my word. If I didn't broadcast I was going to do it, I wouldn't have the momentum to do it as much as I would be doing it if I was just doing it and y'all didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some rearranging to do. You're gonna show up to your divine feminist graduation. It'll help to buy your tickets ASAP, or start making calls at home, or set some things up. Have some things set up. You tell your divine feminine you're gonna be in attendance at one of her events. I'm pretty sure she's going to want to make time to see you after the event, or y'all can go out after the event, or do something. This is having reservations for a motherfucking restaurant, or you calling now to make reservations because that spot that you want to take her to is going to be pretty packed, especially on a night that she has her event, things of that sort. So, coming into this situation in your Mystery Madness Raw Masculine, you got the Three of Swords. Just going past the point of no return, mentally. The direction you need to be going, nigga. I'm talking about. Two of Swords is just pussyfooting around. One of Swords is just knowing what direction to go. Three of Swords is being about that action and actually going past the point of no return and going the right way. Feminine, you're going the right way. Masculine, he's been going back and forth. He's going to have to put it in his head to go past the point of no return, heading towards the direction that you definitely going to be at. So it's pain. Like I said, you got to end things to begin things. Even taking someone's hand in marriage or accepting a proposal, wedding proposal for somebody. Like I say, shit's gonna get real from that moment on. You're past the point of no return. You were single, until you accepted that proposal. You were single until you got married. Like, you was living alone until you chose to move in with someone or have someone move in with you. Like, these are mental decisions you're going to make, and you're going to go past the point of no return when the person moves in. You're going to go past the point of no return when you get married. You're going to go past the point of no return when you choose your twin over somebody. Like, it's all mental. Put more smoke on this mental direction that you go on, which is past the point of no return. You got to get square. Six of Pentacles. This is homeostasis. This is just passing. No, it's bare minimum shit. The bare minimum thing you need to do, masculine, is go past the point of no return with your feminine. This is leaving a comfort zone. This is being uncomfortable. Because you don't know what the fuck's going to happen next because you're in new territory. Make that point. Mental direction going past the point of no return. Aside from that, you're going to get square from. Like I say, you two are wanding. Your twin, supporting your twin, is getting square in life. You get square with God being on your purpose. What's your purpose? Two of Wands in your feminine's Three of Wands. Three of Wands is divine feminine's purpose. Three of Wands is your purpose too. But aside from purpose, which every person has, you have a role. While you being a divine masculine, your job is to support your Atlas. You hold the feminine up so she can go out here and do things. I told you, two wands is like two tiki torches lighting up this area. Three torches is putting light half a mile down from each other and tying a string to it and going from this location to a mile and a half down the road by using light in complete darkness. Got to get square in life. How is that? That's being part of society. It's doing your part in your family, doing your part in your relationship, doing your part with your kids, doing your part with your community, doing your part in your church, doing your part at your job. It's minimum shit. It's shit that, like I say, rodents and mammals do. Yeah, I mean, everybody has to do their part. But how you get square with God, that's being on your purpose. What's your purpose? Two of Wanding, the divine feminine's Three of Wand. Make sure you are in attendance to do your role. Because you personally coming into the situation masculine, you got the Ace of Wands. This is awareness. It's the first step in your actions process. This is the first step past the point of no return. This is the first step past supporting your divine feminine's role. Because once you do your job, Two of Wands, you know what I mean? Then you take the step after holding your divine feminine down. You don't just support your divine feminine, you get on purpose too. Ace of Wands was Two of Wands, that's Three of Wands. Three of Wands, that's a purpose. This is your job. This is doing something outside of your job, outside of your relationship, outside of your fucking day-to-day activities to do more, to bless other people, and that's how you get blessed yourself. But you evolving from just doing what everybody else does in the world to doing something more than everybody else. That's your ultimate goal. Getting some awareness. And what you're getting awareness on is this whole Two of Swords shit you've been doing, pussyfooting around. I told you, Mystery Madness, bro, you got to go past the point of no return. You consciously, you're still at a Two of Swords. I told you, you need to stop dancing. All you pussyfooting around, mentally doing, masculine, is stagnating you from any kind of growth. Stagnating you for any good opportunities that's going to make your life better. Stagnating the progression between you and your twin. You're stunting your own growth, mentally going in circles, or pivoting, or going back and forth. The awareness you need to get as far as the pussyfooting that you're doing, the awareness that you're going to get as far as the pussyfooting that you're doing is this: Knight of Swords. You're making decisions while crossing your T's and dotting your I's, and once again, it's mental. You know better. You know you don't need to be two of Swords. You can't pussyfoot around because you know it's a job for you to be doing. Then we got making decisions without crossing T's and dotting I's, or fear, or fear. You wouldn't have no fear if you knew what direction you was going. You wouldn't be scared of the unknown if you face the unknown. You wouldn't be fearing anything if you face your fears. You gotta face your fears. Whatever you fear the most is gonna become your reality. My worst fear coming up was being broke. I was broke my whole life. Then I fixed myself. Just to understand that I spoke brokenness into my life that whole time. I wasn't broke. I spoke it in my fucking life. It was a mentality that I had to shake. Acceptance. That was a trap for me at one point. You know, by me being a Christian, by me growing up in the church, you know what I'm saying? It was a standard that was set. I knew I was an outcast beyond that standard as a youngin'. But as a teenager, young man, I was trying to uphold something I couldn't uphold. I was trying to be somebody I was not. I was trying to get down with a program I obviously was not built for. And I just stopped giving a fuck what the church was going to think about me, what my family was going to think about me. Being a psychic and shit, being in this community and shit. I catch a lot I'm going to catch flack any fucking way. But look at the lives that I'm helping, look at the direction that I'm going, look at all the insight that's been gained doing work for the kingdom and not giving a fuck what people in the world got to think about it. You got to get some awareness that the pussyfooting around you've been doing is built off fear. You only fear because you don't know. Once you learn. You learn by doing. Step into the unknown. Step into the uncomfortability. Step into the unknown. As far as the feminine energy in regards to you masculine and your mystery madness, bro, we got the Knight of Pentacles. You need to learn something or you need to be groomed by a particular feminine. Let me put some more smoke on that. Eight of Pentacles. That's a harvest. Once again, you have a whole harvest that your divine feminine tilled for you. But you got to learn, groom, or be groomed on how to till this harvest too. The divine feminine, I'm pretty sure, is exhausted from building this harvest. But she had to build this harvest to get her square. Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. That's your divine feminine. This is you. This is the harvest. She's been working and tilling for you. You just got here. It was Six Pentacles when you got here. She's the Seventh Pentacle. You're the Eighth Pentacle in this business, which makes this shit complete. She was square before you got here. Seven of Pentacles, reread. You just removed yourself from where you was at to where she's at. Now it's like you looking at her face after she just tilted the fucking garden for you. And you looking at her like, what's next? Nigga, pick up a motherfucking hoe. Like a tool, like an actual hoe. A tool hoe. And start working around this bitch. It's work to do. If you don't know what work needs to be done, I'm going to tell you what you need to do so I can take a fucking break real quick. I've been working my ass off preparing this motherfucking garden for you. And like I say, in my situation, LLE.Ascension is my Eight of Pentacles. This is my garden. I ain't just create this shit for me. I ain't lining this shit up just for me. I line this shit up for me and my twin, for both of us. In my opinion, me having this motherfucking garden, LLE.Ascension, is getting me and Big Homie square in life. Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. That's getting square. What's getting square? Doing your part in the world or doing your purpose for God. You're getting square doing either one of those two. So I'm killing two birds with one stone right now. I'm doing my purpose and I'm doing my part. And I'm including my masculine in it. And I got a harvest because of it. But it ain't just my harvest, it's our harvest. He's just gotta know it's our harvest. Which he will learn fucking with me. Which he will learn fucking with me. But consciously, and you ain't even conscious. You in your head when it comes to the feminine. You two in your head when it comes to the feminine. You're in your head about something in particular when it comes to your feminine. What is that? Five of Wands, outside conflict. Once again, life after union. Four of Wands is union. Reunion and recognition. Just like I say, you can get into union tonight. You can get into union tomorrow. Then what? This is that. Then what? Your divine masculine is in his head about the then what. I told you. It's this twin flame thing that keeps y'all together. It's this twin flame thing that keeps your masculine running away from you. Like, it's always going to go back full circle to the twin flame shit. Is this shit meant or is this shit not? You know, is this love or lust? Am I right or wrong for this? Is God trying to trick me or is he trying to bless me? You know what I'm saying? Your masculine is two in his head. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. Your masculine is two in their head about the what if factor. The masculines really believe that when y'all finally get in a union, that your love is gonna fall off. You're gonna stop loving them once they get in a union. You're gonna stop being on their dick or their clitoris once y'all get in a union. You're gonna stop calling them. You're gonna stop talking about them in the manner that you've been talking about it. It's like my twin. At least him not fucking with me, I keep him on my mouth a lot. I call him a lot. I leave a lot of messages. You know, it's a lot coming from me towards him. You know, back in our recognition days, like I said, I was in ego. He was in divine spirit when we met. Now it's like I'm in divine spirit. He's in the ego now. It's been a switch of roles. You know what I mean? I didn't treat him like shit when I first met him. Like I said, I just thought he was an old ass man that was just hanging around me to get some pussy. Like, you can't get your hold yourself and shit. I thought he was, and this is how he carried himself. This is the energy he gave out, as if he was like a broken man. Like he couldn't do certain things. Like he didn't have what it took to get women or become successful or get his life together. You know what I mean? And it's like the reasons I look up to him is the reasons he can't stand himself. Like I say, I brought love to a person who was hurt. I didn't know what love is. Never really felt true love from a level I was giving it to him. And I never felt true love in the manner that he gave to me. Like, once again, you know, the same effect he has on me is the same effect I have on him. But we're different. And he's an older nigga. So one thing I noticed about older men, like I say, they really feel they ain't good enough. That they're too old. That they can't offer you the world. They can't give you anything. Like, these motherfuckers are insecure. Men are more insecure than women. But we're insecure on a whole nother level. Like, a man will fall in love with you, feel your love. You will fill this nigga up to the brim with love he's never had, change his life, make him a better man. Then this nigga will change just to change on you. He ain't switching up on you because you filled him up and now he's full and he doesn't need you anymore. He's switching on you because he feels the way you felt him up. You can feel any man the way you just felt him up. And what do you need me for? You're awesome by yourself. You don't need me dragging you down. I don't want to be the reason why you don't get your PhD, or I don't want to be the reason why you don't get your dreams out, or why you can't work to the maximum potential. I'm in your way. I'm not on your level. You're bringing me on a level I'm not worthy for. You're way better than me. You're way smarter than me. You have way more opportunities than me. I don't want to hold you down. I feel like I'm holding you down being with you. And my twin said that shit before, but I didn't really get what he meant till he left me the fuck alone. You know, he was eating one time. He was like, man, maybe I'm the reason you couldn't finish school. Like, maybe I'm fucking you up, being who I am to you. Maybe if I left you alone, you'd do better. Certain shit I want to see you do better, and you ain't doing it. No, maybe I'm the reason. I'm like, nigga, you are not the nigga. If anything, you're an inspiration to what I do, nigga, and whop the bam. But it's like I say, it's y'all the same, but y'all different, and it's these little differences that be little at first, but then they turn into huge problems. So I'm saying all that to say this: you're Ryan Masson is scared, man. This motherfucker feels like it's like he doesn't want to get with you because at least he always has the getting with you part. You know, like that's the last trick up his sleeve. Is submitting to you. And then once he does that, then what? The master thinks as soon as they get with you, the party is gonna be over. Like you're gonna fall out of love with them. Like you're not gonna need them anymore. Like the love you have when you wanted them to be in union is gonna be different in union or something like that. Maybe they feel they can't satisfy you. Maybe they feel they don't have the finances to take care of you in the manner they feel you need to be taken care of. Like whatever it is what they think. It ain't what they know. You know what I mean? So it's that type of energy. Which kind of explains the pussyfooting around. Now, as far as the masculine role, masculine in your mystery madness in regards to yourself, we got the Queen of Pentacles. This is the bossy card. This is bossing up on a certain situation, or this is a karmic feminine. And pick another card, put some more smoke on this. Fuck that shit. Ten of Pentacles. It's all good. You got to boss up. Like it's a good situation you got, Divine Masculine, that you can boss up on. And what's the boss move? That's you, Pentacle, and your Divine Feminine, Pentacle, tilling the garden together. Four of Pentacles, that's Eight of Pentacles, that's two of y'all in this garden. Look how the garden's lined up. Look how y'all coming together, tilling this garden. It's good y'all both tilling the garden together. Remember, with the Eight of Pentacles, all your feminine did was get you. This is you. Get you square. Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles getting square. All your Divine Feminine did was get you square, including you in her harvest. Now she has you in her harvest. And now both of y'all telling the hardest, working on one accord. It's going to be all good. That's the boss move. You two coming in one accord right now. Okay? You two coming up in one accord to do something together. I told you, by yourself, masculine, you're a very powerful individual. Your feminine by herself is a very powerful individual. When you two motherfuckers come together like Voltron, when y'all niggas come together like Double Dragon, y'all are a force to be reckoned with. This is the shit you don't see. That's the main reason your feminine needs you in her life. So y'all can be a two-headed dragon. So y'all can be out here taking shit over. Like I say, the Divine Feminine straight by herself. With or without you, she's gonna be fine. But with you, she's a motherfucking monster. Y'all are a force to be reckoned with. She can do more damage with you. It's like with me with this channel, I'm telling you, I can do so much with my masculine, bruh. The fuck? What? I can do so much shit with him working this channel with me, bruh. Because I already know how I'm going to come at with him. Like, I already know. I already got a channel. I'm going to create for him. I already have the topics he's going to discuss. All that shit. Like, I know exactly where he fits in this mix. This is a garden I built. I built this channel for us. Of course I know where he's going to be on this motherfucker. Or his role. Or where he needs to be in this mix. It's already been pre-planned and predestined. That's the part of the garden that I was telling for him. The only new addition to this garden is going to be him in the garden with you. That's going to be the only difference. Is he's going to be around to till it. Not to watch you till, but around to help you till the garden. This is a boss up move. You coming together with your twin right now is the best shit you can do right now. For yourself. It's the best shit you can do right now to help your twin. It's also the best shit you can do right now to take the power that you guys have together and bring that bitch on into a monumentous moment, man. You two coming together is huge, whether you realize it or not. You two coming together on one accord is a problem for Satan, Lucifer, and the devil, bitch ass. You two coming together is a problem for the fucking people who run the world and want shit to be a certain way. It's too, like I say, what's better than one crawfish dinner? Nigga, 5 crawfish dinners. Nigga, like, what's better than a divine? 2 divines together. Okay? Because you in regards to yourself right now, and you're reading masculine, you, in regards to yourself, you have your divine feminine. You didn't have your feminine in your role for about 3 readings, bruh. She's on your mind. She's in your energy. She's in here. You can be a she can be a he, you gotta be rocking. Your feminine is in you. Okay? You have her in your heart. They're in a special place in here. They're right next to God, because God sits 6 inches down from your chin. God is 6 inches down from your chin, and you got your divine feminine in your heart. That's the Trinity right there. You're a walking, talking Trinity. Your feminine is a walking, talking Trinity. She has God 6 inches down from her chin, and she's got you in her heart. She's 3 people. She's 3 in 1. A Trinity, a walking, talking Trinity. You are a walking, talking Trinity. You and your divine feminine speak the same language. You and the divine feminine have the same behavior. Y'all got the same actions. Y'all got the same wounds. Y'all come from the same background. If you look in the fucking mirror, masculine, you will see your divine feminine looking dead at you. Feminine, if you look in the fucking mirror, you will see your divine masculine staring right at your fucking face. That's the shit y'all gotta, like, that's the light bulb that's gotta hit your head right now, masculine. You are your twin. And you should be, you are 10 of cups because of that shit. You're happy. Told you, your divine feminine makes you happy. Happy, ecstatic. She completes you. You know what I mean? You was a broken man before you met your feminine. You was a completely different person. This goes for my twin, your twin, her twin, his twin, my twin. If you're watching, real shit. Look, analyze right now. Think about how your ass used to look before you motherfucking met me. How you look, dressed. Think about your mentality. Think about your skill sets before you met me. The shit you was on, the shit you could do and couldn't do when you met me. Now look at you right now. Look at your steeds, look at your style, look at the shit you aware of, look how smart you are. Look how much you've overcome. Look at the shit you've been on since I've been around. And I can say the same thing for you. Masculine, since you've been around, my swag done went through the roof. I'm more healthy than I was before I met you. Got way more insight, more closer to God. I understand love better. I have a new respect for women now. Getting to know a nigga like you. To teach me how to be a better man to these women ladies out here. I didn't have that insight before I met you, player. I didn't have this maturity before I met you, player. Okay? So it's a reflection. When I look in the mirror, I see you all over me. Just like I know when you look in the mirror, you see me all over you, player. It makes me happy. It makes me happy having you. Just like I know it makes you happy having me around. Fact of the matter is, it ain't how you feel. Like I said, your divine feminine can make you happy all day, but wands are all about actions. What the fuck are you doing for your twin? Your divine feminine is the queen of actions. She's done a lot for you. Her behavior has changed, improved. You know, she's done a lot of things action-wise, behavior-wise for you. And she's still happy without you. She'd be happier with you, but even without you, she's happy. And she still does shit for you. Question is, what the fuck are you doing for your twin? What have you done for her lately? Well, shit. Ooh, yeah. What the fuck have you done for your twin lady? Maybe that's why it's chiming in your fucking head to support your twin all of a sudden. You know? Actions. This is support. Going to your future, masculine. We got the 8 of Cups. This is in your Mystery Madness row. We got the Knight of the Bell card. It's keeping your nose clean. It's keeping your integrity clean. This is being a man of your word. This is not hanging out in a world with riffraff people from the world. This is hanging around divine people. This is like a nun amongst sluts on the street. You know what I mean? A priest amongst pimps. You know, it's a different shade. It's like a monk amidst gang members. Like if you ever come to a Chicago block and you see a monk with the whole gown and the beads and shit just walking in a hood full of gangsters unscathed, who you think the hardest nigga in the environment? We niggas too. Blacks, like, people think we stupid, but we ain't stupid. If a monk walked on a block full of gangsters, you best believe them gangsters ain't gonna test that nigga like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't know. This motherfucker could be a fucking kung fu master and shit. You gotta be you gotta be the type of somebody to be in this environment looking the way you're looking. When you on your shit, you stand out like a green hat with an orange bill. It's like being sober in a room full of drunks. You're gonna stand out. It's like being high in a room full of sober people. You're gonna stand out. It's like being a black guy in a house full of white people. You're gonna stand out. It's like a nigga with platinum blonde hair and blue eye contacts in a room full of all niggas. Of course, the blonde hair, blue eyed nigga gonna stand out of all the niggas because, like I said, it's meant for you to stand out. You're supposed to stand out. Like I say, a man of God and a woman of God, we become targets when we take it to our purpose and shit. Told you, it's like a whole crowd of people walking like zombies in one direction. They're all dressed the same. They're all doing the same shit, walking in this one direction. And here you are dressed differently, walking between them, going in another direction. You're going to stand out. You know? It's like a fucking slave who's got his middle finger up to the slave master. Everybody working, and this slave like fuck master. He's spitting on master. You know what I'm saying? Holding his dick, throwing this nigga the middle finger like fuck you. I'll die before I work for you, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Kill me. I ain't finna be tap dancing like the rest of these motherfuckers. It's like Nia Long and Friday when she was talking to D.Boom. She was like, the rest of these niggas might be scared of your ass, but I ain't scared of you. If I was a nigga, I'd beat your ass myself. Then he hit her. Why you think D.Boom hit Nia Long, nigga? Cause she the only motherfucker that stood up to D.Boom. Female. Smokey didn't. Craig didn't. Pops didn't. Nigga. Nia Long did though. She got jawed for it, but I mean, hey, you know, when you standing up for what's right, you're gonna get knocked down. You might get targeted. You might get exterminated, Joe. But as long as you on your divine business, that's all that matters. So going to your future masculine, like I say, man, ain't no cookies for going the right way. Ain't no cookies for finally deciding to support your twin and hold your twin down. Your twin's gonna love you unconditionally for it. Your twin's gonna do better because of it. You're gonna do better because of it. But like I say, it's not gonna be no celebration while you get on your shit. You just need to do it. Like I said, it's like paying your taxes or paying your rent or taking care of your kids or whatever. It's like you're supposed to do that shit anyway. Can't. I mean, what the fuck is you gonna get praise for doing some shit you need to be doing anyway? You don't get no praise for that. There's no cookies for that. There's no cookies for taking care of your business. You just take care of your business. So, masking you on your shit. Someone's like you looking for praise for doing what you need to do. It's like you finally choosing to get with your twin, and you expect your twin to drop everything they're doing to be stoked about you finally want to move in a direction. It's like, okay, you want to be down like Brandy. All right, that's cool. Glad you decided to play. Well, like I say, I'm busy. I'm pretty sure you know where to get in, where you fit in. I'll holler. I'll see you when you get there. It's that type of energy. And put more smoke on that, we got the Seven of Swords. Now, in order for you to be divine masculine, in order for you to truly keep your nose clean masculine, in order for you truly to be going on the right path, nigga, you gonna have the Seven of Swords. This is your mystery madness. Mystery. Secret and the mystery Seven of Swords. That's the Decepticon card. That's keeping a secret. That's you needing to let a secret out the bag. That's you needing to tell the truth on something. That's you need to keep it real. You need to keep it real funky. Keep it 100. You cannot be saying you on some divine shit, but ain't being divine about it. Being divine is all in. Truth shall set you free. There's something you need to reveal. And whatever the secret is, it definitely involves you and another heart. This is the Lover's card, Two of Cups, the Lover's card. Two people getting to know each other. Two people getting caught up in the rapture of love and shit. You know, Eight of Cups plus Two of Cups. What's that? 10 of Cups. That's happiness. Eight of Cups. Here you are, opportunity to step into some real divine shit. You know, with the love of the life you always wanted. This is a divine Eight of Cups. Love. Two of Cups. But in order for this shit to be official tissue, you're gonna have to come out the bag. Seven of Swords. I told you. If you're in recognition, you're gonna eventually have to come out the bag with your twin. If I can put it in the length, after 2 years, you should come out the bag with your twin. 2 years to me is a good enough time. It's not too early to where, I don't know, you scare your twin off by saying you love them and all this other shit. And it ain't too late to where this shit should have been addressed. You know? 2 years into my recognition, and recognition can last 2 days to 2 years. Maybe even 3 or 4, depending on what y'all got going on. Each situation is different. After 2 years, I decided to come out the bag with my twin. Why? Because I was around him all the time. We were too accompanied a little bit too much for me to not come out the bag and tell him how I really felt, who he was to me, who I think he was to me. You know, feelings that I have for him, why I have these feelings for him, shit like that. You know, me being the divine one, me being the divine feminine, me being the aware one, me being the expedition leader here. I had to take the first step. The first one to come out the bag. And I came out the bag about our love. What to accompany you feels like. What to accompany you is to me. Why we're even to accompanying in the fucking first place. Making sense of all this shit. It's a mental direction I went to come out the bag with. But by me coming out the bag, it gives him the space for him to come out the bag. I put my foot in my mouth. I embarrassed myself. And I caused myself to be in my first true separation. Just by telling the truth. It didn't help me. I mean, it helped, but in the long term run. It didn't help short term wise, me coming out the back. And in fact, I kind of got hurt. I mean, I heard a lot doing it, but I had to do the right thing. Truth set me free. And like I say, by me coming out the bag with him, it showed that I was all in. And then by me staying 10 toes down off what I said, or 10 toes down off coming out the bag, it got me to where I'm at right now. Like I say, truth sets you free. It starts from telling the truth. If you start telling the truth, then you're gonna start living the truth. I wasn't living my truth at one point. I had to tell the truth to my masculine to start living my truth. Once I started living my truth, my life changed in every way. And it got me on this energy you're going to the future personally with, masculine. Knight of Wands. This is moving fast and fiercely on your divine direction. You have a J for job to do. A divine job to do. Make sure you do that shit. Now, like I say, it's the reason you met your twin. But you and your twin meeting was purpose-based. Journey-based. You know, before it was love-based, it was purpose and journey-based first. God paired y'all up for a purpose. A divine purpose before he paired y'all up to be cool-ass lovers. Or a power couple. Or all that other extra shit. It's purpose of a person at the end of the day. Your purpose comes first before any purpose. I mean, your purpose comes first before any person. That could be your twin. That could be your kids in some cases. Not children. Okay, grown-ass kids, that's what we talking about. You know, you laying a foundation for your for your children to get them where you was least at around their age. I'm not talking about that. What I mean by purpose over person is, like I say, you got 3 grown-ass kids staying in your house, and God is pushing you to go somewhere else, and you feel a little iggy because you know if you leave, you basically gonna have 3 refugees on the street. Fuck them. They grown. They missed their boat. That's on them. You can't stagnate yourself taking care of people who ain't taking care of themselves. You're only hurting yourself helping people like that. You got a J for job to do. Don't fuck up what you got going on in your J for job department, divine job, because somebody else ain't on their worldly job. You gotta be on your worldly job to even be in a position to do your divine duties. You gotta be, I told you, you gotta be square all around. If you can't take care of yourself in the world, how the fuck you gonna take care of yourself in the real world? You know what I mean? You can't even uphold your duties as a human being. How the fuck you gonna uphold your duties as a spiritual soul ascender? No. Got a job to do, right, masculine. Put more smoke on this job. You got 10 of swords. You're going to have to put a permanent end to something in order to stay on your job. You got to end things to begin things, man. Two things cannot occupy the same space. You can't have one foot in the world and one foot in the heaven. You got to pick a side. You know what I mean? Either you'll get on your job, or you're going to basically risk spiritual death by not doing your job. If you don't do your job, if you don't do your purpose in life, that's essentially you going against God. There's only one God. There's only one ruler here. There's only one throne in this motherfucker. That goes to the Most High. All right? And I told you, the Most High puts you here for a reason. The reasons the Most High wants you here and the reasons why you want yourself here are two totally different fucking things. It ain't about what the fuck you want. By you being a God in human form, you can manifest what you want. But just because you can manifest what you want doesn't mean that's what you need. God gonna give you what you need to succeed, survive, and thrive. You won't get yourself what you want. Alright? Now, you can give yourself all you want all day. But if you ain't giving yourself what you need, best believe God gonna give you what you need. And sometimes what you need ain't what the fuck you want. Say that shit 2 times. Sometimes what the fuck you need ain't what you want. But needs gotta get met before wants. You gotta have ends meeting before you can see anything else to the end. If your ends ain't even meeting, then you need to put an end to whatever the fuck you trying to do. You got a safer job to do. And if you don't get on your job, you might lose your job, your divine duties. People are bred. People are born every day. People die every day, bro. You will get replaced. Okay? Whatever you want to do, I'm pretty sure God can find somebody else to do it. You don't have to be here. You dig what I'm saying? That's why it's imperative for you to be on your purpose, because you want to do your job. You want to do what God put you you want to do what God put you here for. Because if God put you here for a purpose and you went this whole existence without doing that, you best believe there's consequences and repercussion to it. And it's going to be death. It's like the Bible says, the wages of sin is death. You know what I mean? There is no hell where you're going to burn for fucking eternity, or there's a second throne with another ruler and shit. No, fuck no. You're going to, like I said, your soul is going to die. My nigga, it's going to be as if you not existed at all. It'd be like as if you were never here. Energy can't be created nor destroyed, but it can go back to the source. And once again, I'm telling you, if God puts you here for a reason and you ain't do your job, there's consequences and repercussions for that. And it's death. What does your 4th, 5th dimensional self want to tell you right now, man? 10 of Wands. Put a passionate end to the shit you need to put an end to. Otherwise, you're gonna. It's like if you don't sacrifice or quit whatever it is you need to quit while you ahead, you're gonna lose everything, including your life. If you don't put an end to what the fuck you passionate about right now, you're gonna end up losing everything, including your life. Put more smoke on that. You need to take better care of yourself. Because whatever this is, you're too dependent on it. You know? This is codependency at its finest. You thinking you need another motherfucker to support yourself. No, you support yourself. And then you fuck with another person. Because if you think you need somebody, then they're going to be around. I know a lot of people who are indebted to people. They're indebted to their wife. They're indebted to their gang. They're indebted to their group of friends who really ain't their group of friends, but these motherfuckers help them to where now these motherfuckers are walking, talking, retainers, man. If you going off, it's like what I seen in Utah. You know, a lot of motherfuckers was getting paid money from their companies, but these checks really weren't salaries, nigga. These checks were their livelihoods. Because if they fucked up this money, then they're fucked up. Or if they didn't do their end of the bargain, you know, they're getting checks. They're getting checks that's going to pay their mortgage for the year, their car note for the year. It's going to take care of their kids and their family for the whole year. So it's obligations. If a job just put money in your account to where your whole life just got cleared through one fucking check, you got to do whatever the fuck you got to do to be loyal with that company, to be indebted to that company. They're fucking feeding you, your family. Without them, really, you have no life. That's where these companies want you at, is in positions like this. But in reality, this is an unhealthy position. Because all you're really doing is making your company your primary care provider. So really, without that company, you wouldn't have your house, you wouldn't have your car, you wouldn't have your family, you wouldn't have yourself if you didn't have this job. So in reality, this job is you. You become that job. And you become a slave to it. Like I say, it's the whole don't bite the hand that feeds you aspect, you know. Or like going to jail. I ain't never been to prison, but it's like you go to prison and boom. It's like you a lick. These gangs from they poaching on you. You like fresh fish. All these bad things are coming at you full force. Then you got your your cellmate, who's like Mr. Wizard here. This nigga's gonna protect you to keep the Aryans off your ass, keep the Bloods off you, keep the Crips off you, keep the Mexican gangs off you. But ain't shit in this world free. Obviously, this nigga gonna want something from you. And obviously, you're gonna have to maintain your interest with this nigga if you're gonna survive. Fuck all these gang niggas be talking about, all this hard shit they be talking about when they get out of prison. I ain't never been in prison, but I do know how that shit work in there. You a new fucking booty coming into their house, their home. That prison was a nigga home before you got there. Whoever your celly was, he was holding that shit down before you got there. Just because you there don't mean you finna switch shit up unless you big bad, brown. I know you gotta square off on your celly soon you get up in that bitch. And I know whoever loses becomes the bitch. If a nigga's protecting you from getting killed in the prison and all you gotta do is suck that nigga dick to survive, you're gonna do that. Like I say, these thug niggas be having me dying when they be talking about prisons like that shit was a summer camp. Like the niggas had fun, nigga. I know what time it is in there. Feel me? Like, yeah, you made it out of one piece, nigga. I'm pretty sure you was indebted to somebody. I'm pretty sure you maintained the fuck out your interests. See, it's survival in there. That's why when these niggas come to the real world, they act like that shit don't matter. But in reality, nigga, they got you. It's a system. The point is not to be in the system to get fucked up. You don't even want to be in the hands of the government like that. You don't even want to be in a fucking system to where you're a number and not even a person anymore. You're losing more than your name and your rights, my nigga. You're really giving your whole self into a whole system. Whether that's a fucking job that's paying your whole life or you in fucking prison abiding by some prison rules to survive. It's a system. You shouldn't even be in it. It's a fucking matrix you put yourself in because you didn't choose to do it yourself. If you thought for yourself, then you wouldn't have been following another motherfucker to prison. If you strong-minded, you wouldn't have been on a weak-minded shit that caused whatever peril or disaster you did. Awareness is always going to get you out of trouble. You just got to utilize it while you got it to use it. People don't go to jail until they get somewhere where they at rock bottom or they... Like I say, it's actions that bring you to your demise. It ain't never just one fucking thing. It's how you living. Alright? So watch how you living, masculine. It's something you need to put a pin in permanent. It's something you need to end. Just make sure you end that shit. So you don't end your life in the process. What the Divine Feminine is trying to tell you in the fourth and fifth dimension is keep me close and I'll do the same. I keep you here. I keep you close at all motherfucking times. You need to start doing the same shit. Because maybe if you was vibrating on the same frequency I'm vibrating as far as on us being together, we'll be together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you was vibrating on the same frequency of us being together, we'll be together. You know what I'm saying? And final word, last message here. King of Swords. God smack, God's plan, the God card. At the end of the day, it's in God's hands. It's what you do feminine, mixed with your masculine do feminine, mixed with what God gonna do. That's gonna shape your demonstration. You can put all the work that you can feminine, but if your masculine ain't working, it ain't gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? It's a trinity here. You, your masculine, and God. Y'all gotta be on one accord. That's why it falls on you, feminine. That's the last message. That's why it falls on you. That's why you're the explorer. Your masculine is just the security. They're the help. It's not their job to lead this shit. It's your job to lead this shit. But you're the leader. And you're coming, like I say, this shit all falls on you. Whether you succeed in this twin flame shit or whether you fail, it's on you. Whether you do something about getting in union or not, it's on you. Whether you lead your motherfucking masculine to the promised land or not, nigga, it's on you. More money, more problems. More power, more problems. Nigga, it's on you. Something happened to your parents. You 16, your kids your little brothers and sisters are kids. You the motherfucking man or woman in the house now. It's your job to keep your brothers together. Yes, your parents just died, but you're the parent now. Shit falls on you. Yeah, it's a lot. You're a fucking teenage person that's taking care of your siblings. Your parents died. You know what I'm saying? You stay together. The job is to make sure the fucking courts don't separate you and your motherfucking brothers and sisters. The object is to stay a unit somehow, some way. Make that happen. You gotta lead your motherfucking master to the promised land. Make sure that happens. You gotta lead yourself to the promised land. Make sure that happens. At the end of the day, how this shit happens is being one accord with God. That's the message that I got. Hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned. Deuces.